everyone, my name is Sophia and today I'm here to talk about the books I read in November. So, I'm gonna start off with some stats on the books I read, but let me just say that I don't own any of the books I read this month, and so I will put all of their names and the authors in the description so you can check them out. So, this month I read 4 books, which went for a total of 1,419 pages. All 4 of them were sci-fi, and 3 of them were ebooks and 1 of them was audiobook. And yeah, let's get right into it. The first book I read this month was Sisters of the Vast Black by Lina, which is about queer nuns in space. It's a novella published by Tor.com that Tor which is the publisher, was really promoting it, and I was interested because I like queer stuff. I like nuns, I like space, I like the spin-off on nuns that current fiction is kind of doing. But I read it and I mean, it was fine. I was underwhelmed. I think I gave it 2 out of 5 stars because while it was like good and fine, I just didn't get attached to anything. I didn't get motivated to keep reading. The romance didn't do it for me. The only character I liked wasn't the main character, so yeah. That was a miss for me, but that does not mean that it is a bad book, and I really do think that are certain people that are gonna love it. I'm so sorry for the noise. My dog is complaining that I'm not throwing him the ball, but yeah, one day I'll film him. He's beautiful. But the next book I read in November is This Is How You Lose the Time War by 2 authors that I don't remember the name, but I will list down below. And it's another sci-fi story, and it's short. It's not a novella, but it's short, and this one I read in audio, and it's kind of about shut up and it's kind of about these 2 people called Blue and Red in opposite factions of a war, and they start exchanging letters, and they fall in love through the letters, and it's queer and it's beautiful and it's really good. I gave this one 3.5 out of 5 stars because I really liked it, but I picked it up because I'm in a Discord server for fans of Gideon the Ninth, and people were saying, oh my god, I love this book, it's one of the best books of the year, it ties with Gideon the Ninth for me, which is my favorite book of the year. But I picked it up and it was good, but it wasn't that good for me. It didn't work that well for me. So while it is very dramatic gaze, if you like that, you're gonna like this book, it didn't really do it. So I thought it was good, gave it 3.5, but yeah, that's it. Please stop crying, I'm gonna throw you the ball. I threw him the ball. The third book I read this month is an arc of Harrow the Ninth, the sequel to Gideon the Ninth by Tamsyn Muir, which as I just said, is my favorite book of the year. And oh my god, I don't know why, but I am auto-approved for all Macmillan arcs, which is the publisher, for some fucking reason. So I, like, every day since I read this book, and I knew that arcs were going out, I kept refreshing Edelweiss and refreshing, and the arc finally was on there, and I didn't even have to ask for it. So yeah, I read it. So, and I kind of buddy read it with other people on the Gideon Ninth Discord, and oh my god, I loved it so much. Like, if you've read Gideon the Ninth, you are probably thinking, how is this gonna continue? How is it gonna live up to it? How is it gonna answer all of our questions? And it does. Let me just say, it does. It's beautiful. The point of view choices are spot on. The characterization is amazing. Sure, there are some elements that aren't there, that were in the first book, that you wish that they were there. Spoiler free. But the book still manages to be amazing and outstanding beyond that. And it has new characters that are so interesting. It has answers. It has new elements to the magic system, and it's just overall incredible book, incredible sequel, an incredible setup to the finale of the series. I love this series so much. It's like one of my new favorites. I tabbed this one. I already plan on rereading Harrow the Ninth first thing 2020 to start off with a high note, and yeah, it's my only 5-star of the month. Harrow the Ninth is my only 5-star of the month, And if you haven't picked up Gideon the Ninth yet, please do, because it's not just a one-hit wonder. The second book does it just as well, and I love it. The fourth and last book I read in November of 2019 is Starsight by Brandon Sanderson, the sequel to Skyward. This is Skyward, this is not the second book. But I read Starsight, and I really liked it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. This is by Brandon Sanderson, my favorite author, a sci-fi YA series. So something I really love about the series is that it's not, I don't know how I could say it's either plot or character driven. The plot drives the characters as much as the characters drive the plot, and that's something I love. And in Starsight, the second book, the plot drives the characters a little bit more, but it's still a nice balance, and I really liked it. It has some new elements that I really liked, but no spoilers. Some things that I liked a lot and were attached to in Skyward were not as present in Starsight, which did hinder my enjoyment because I wanted to see more of the stuff I was attached to. But that's purely a personal opinion and a personal preference, because the book itself is really, really good. It has the trademark Sanderson avalanche, which is his fucking snowball endings where everything's just happening at once, and it's amazing. And I really liked the overall message of the book. I really liked where Spencer's character development went, and I really appreciate Starsight. Skyward was one of my favorite books of the year last year. Unfortunately, Starsight's not gonna make the list, but I did really like it. I do love Spencer. I love Brandon Sanderson. I love the way his stories work, and I would highly, highly recommend it. Overall, I'm glad I read most of them, except for like Sisters of the Last Black. I could have lived without it, but I'm glad I gave most of these books a try. I'm really glad I read other books, and this was overall, even though I didn't read a lot because of exams, it was a nice reading month. So yeah, that's all I have for today. My name is Sophia, and I'll see you next time. Bye!